Hey everyone, my name is Jessica and I'm here with Dr. Bacon for our weekly Breakfast with Bacon, and this is our final week of September, and we have talked all month about the gut, which is really fun because we all need some gut support, right? And we've talked about yeast and the gut microbiome and digestion and all these different aspects, and today we'd like to focus on food sensitivities and digestion and just how we break down our food.
Right.
You know, I think so many of us are looking to see, are our foods bothering us? You know, how do we know if our foods are affecting us? Well, there's so many symptoms that we can express to know whether or not a food is sensitivity to us or not.
Right.
What are some of those symptoms?
Well, right, and what's neat about that is, and I think it's the reason why we have these symptoms, and they show up usually later. There's a lot of times when we have them later on in life, it's because we're not producing enough hydrochloric acid in the body, right? So we start to actually decrease our hydrochloric acid production as we age,
down the food, right?
which is what's breaking down our food. And not to mention, we're on a lot of these proton pump inhibitors these days too because of irritation in the gut, which may not be acid, it may actually be yeast or other gut microbiome that you don't have that you need to help break it down. So some of these symptoms might be for food sensitivities, could be drainage in the back of the throat, could be crust in the eyes. Like you're constantly eating these foods and you don't realize, or lethargic right after you eat, you know, something like you feel really tired or run down.
Yeah.
Those
Heart
things,
racing.
Heart racing, yep, 100%. A little bit of reflux, that can also be a little bit of a food sensitivity versus just having not enough acid, which, you know, or being Tums deficient, which is not really a problem. So for us, what we want to talk about is really kind of how we can support you through that. So what we're going to do is our little kind of our tidbit for you is a takeaway. Paying attention to hydrochloric acid or enzyme support to deal with some of these food sensitivities.
Sure.
And I think it's important that we talk about food sensitivity versus food allergies. Because you guys are probably asking, well, how do I know? Not only because of the symptoms, what else can I do? There's all these expensive tests you could do, but none of those are 100% foolproof. What really works well, and which is kind of our gold standard, what we do is we call it a food elimination. So what you do is we eliminate certain foods for a period of time. Usually we go about 2 weeks. And then you reintroduce breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Have it all day long.
Yeah, and literally see what your body and how you respond. And we're not mean like that, so we're not expecting to see, like, taking somebody who knows they can't eat peanut butter and then adding that in. Yeah. We're not trying that. What we're trying is the food sensitivities, like maybe tomatoes, maybe it's corn, maybe it's gluten, maybe it's chocolate. I know, maybe it is, but maybe it's some of those things that may be causing an irritation to the system. So what we want to do is, you can do that if you want to be aggressive, or we can talk to you about literally adding in a product called Zypan or Enzicor. And both of those are great for digestion, but really one of them is going to have hydrochloric acid, which is going to be the Zypan, plus enzymes. For those of you who are more meat eaters. For those of you who are going to go a little bit on the other side, want to eat more veggies, well then we can use something like Enzicor, which is going to be more enzyme support to help break down, because even plants,
they need to be broken down.
Yeah, they need to be broken down too. And some of them are tough to break down, and so this is why we add this in. And we're always a little bit, we know too, as we age, we decrease in some of our enzyme support too.
Yeah,
so,
age, stress, and medication are some of the top 3 things that decrease digestibility.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people raise your hand if you're not on any of those things. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is our takeaway. If you guys would like some more information on that, of course, reach the office. Tracy will help you out.
Yeah,
and if you have even want to dig deeper down the rabbit hole, please check with either one of us. Talk to me or Jess, and we'll get you guys going in the right direction. We got a great team. So we'll see you guys on the next month. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.